Whoa, my friends! Welcome to the SESH, episode 3. Thanks for tuning in. Motion Man Radio. Motion appreciates the love. Woo! Today's topic, Bad Batch. You know how we roll. We get the status sesh rolling here. We're going to turn this bad boy on. Episode 3 brought to you by none other than the KindPen, KindPen.com. Check them out online. They got a whole bunch of swag over there. Personally, I'm a big fan of the status. That's the jam over here. But they got everything. I mean, they got oil pens, they got wax pens, they got dry herb. That's little medicinal herbs. You want to grind them up, put them in there. They got everything. Check them out, thekindpen.com. The Status Sess, episode 3, brought to you by the KindPen. So today's topic, my friends, Bad Batch, Disney Plus. Is it just Clone Wars episode or season 8? Fry Guy, correct me if I'm wrong. Personally, I'm feeling like Bad Batch is just Clone Wars. No spoilers here. I'm not going to go into anything because I know people are weird about that, and I usually give the tag. We do give the tag over on the thing, but I want to know, what do you think? Write in. Match that, subscribe, leave us a comment button over there. I want to know what you think. Is Bad Batch part of Clone Wars? If you're asking me, I feel like you could have just easily gotten away with calling it season 8. But I also understand, because at least from what I've seen, no Ahsoka. And Ahsoka in Star Wars and Clone Wars, that's pretty much Ahsoka's jam. So, I don't know. Bad Batch, my friends. Bad Batch, the animation it's enjoyable. It's definitely a kid's show. It's a kid's show. No 420 over there. It's worth the watch though. If you're a Star Wars fan and you enjoy the extended canon of Star Wars, it's enjoyable. There's characters that pop in. Again, no, I'm not gonna spoil anything here, but I don't know. To me, Disney is clearly, very, very clearly into this whole just milking the cow. Just milking that Star Wars cow. They're just sucking on that teetle. I mean, don't get me wrong. People hate on the sequel trilogy, and I can see why. But for those of you that were around long enough, people hated on the prequel trilogy when that shit came out. At least that was George Lucas running the show. But come on. And you know, Fry Guy, listeners, viewers, I'm sure you are well aware of the legend that has become prequel. Episode 3 is all about those trilogies, The trilogies. The prequel trilogy. The OT, the ST. Personally, I'm a huge fan. I was alive for the prequel trilogy when that came out. I was not alive when the original trilogy came out, but the original trilogy is my favorite. Pre-Disney purchasing and refabricating. Some of those scenes, man, I don't know. I think part of the allure of the original trilogy was that they didn't have fancy CGI. And then when they went back in the 90s, 2000s, whatever, to redo everything, it changed it. And then, of course, the sequel trilogy came out and built upon that. But then you have things like Bad Batch or Mandalorian, Clone Wars, Rebels. If you're a fan of Clone Wars, Rebels, Bad Batch, I recommend watching. I'm not going to spoil it. Again, there's too many Star Wars channels out there that spoil that shit. Motion Man ain't about that. Motion Man is about the love, the weird love. Turn this up a little bit. Turn the status up. Whoop, whoop. Yeah. Status. Woo. With the Star Wars, I mean, that can go either way. There's some things that tanked. I mean, the Resistance animated series, another kid show, I was personally not a fan. I could see how if you're a fan of everything canon and you want to see how things connect, you want to figure out how C-3PO got that red arm. Bad Batch does the same thing. It fills in gaps, paints a little picture. Do you need to watch it? No, it's not necessary. But is anything necessary? So, Fry Guy, by the way, this is it's got to be awkward for the listeners. And again, comment below. Let me know. It's got to be awkward. Can you guys? I mean, when I'm hitting the status, it's just awkward silence. Can we throw some music on top next time? Fry Guy, for those of you just tuning in, first time to a Motion Man show, Fry Guy is my producer, and I'm gonna call you out. I'm gonna call you out on the video. Fry Guy's been my producer since we started the podcast. We started the Twitch channel over on Twitch. Eventually we branched out. We have a Spotify show. Check us out on Spotify. A radio show, music exclusive, only on Spotify. We got a Twitch channel. We got YouTube. SoundCloud is where Motion Man does his producing. Fry Guy has been in here, so it's pretty much the beginning of all that. Pretty much he's been like, original squad. But he refuses to get a mic. Refuses. He's kind of like the Jamie on Joe Rogan. He's like my Jamie, right? But it's like these awkward conversations like this. This is happening. It sounds like I'm talking to myself because you can't see him. He doesn't want to be on screen, and I can respect that. But if you're going to talk to me while I'm filming, you have to get a mic, man, because they would appreciate what you're saying. Yeah. My point is, friends, Bad Batch. It's Clone Wars Season 8. I'm going to say it. Change my mind. I will comment back. Let me know. Is Bad Batch different than Clone Wars? The animated series. Is it different? Let me know. Fry Guy has a point. Fry Guy said that with everything Disney Plus is doing to try to milk the money cow, Bad Batch, they couldn't market it as Clone Wars because then not as many people would watch it. Clone Wars, by the way, not the movie from the prequel trilogy. Clone Wars the series was the original, the OG Clone Wars was a different style animation. I don't know if you've ever seen it. If you haven't, I suggest tracking it down. It's more like 2D, right? Whereas like the modern Clone Wars series is like 3D, like Bad Batch. That has a very similar style of animation. The OG Clone Wars? Oh man, it was like Clerks style animation. It was before Disney kind of, fondled George Lucas's balls. Give us that Star Wars, Lucasfilm. Is this how they fondled the balls? I wonder if George Lucas has hairy balls. Mad Harry. Bad Batch of balls. All right, my friends. I can't really say much more about Bad Batch, without spoiling it. And my intent is not to spoil it. There's only a few episodes out at the time of this recording for the YouTubes out there. But Bad Batch itself still has some seasons, so I don't even know where it's going at this point, right? I mean, I guess we can do a part 2. We can do a Bad Batch part 2 with spoilers. But for this particular episode, Bad Batch, is it different than Clone Wars? I say no. changed my mind. Maybe it is. But also maybe not. Disney's very much clearly going to milk that Star Wars cow forever. So at some point, it's, if not already, it's going to start milking dry. I, for one, happen to like Bad Batch. It is a little more childish than Mandalorian. Mandalorian was dope AF. But Bad Batch, not bad so far. I'm into it. Give it a chance. Motion Man recommends. We'll do a part 2, and I'll give you like a full series rating, I guess. I don't know. Bad Batch. Different than Clone Wars? Season 8. Thanks for tuning in, friends. Yo, check us out on Spotify, Motion Man Radio. Holler in on Twitch sometimes. We game over there. We do live music sets. Live music full set show over there on Twitch. Yeah, give us a holler. We pretty much respond. Oh, the Spotify show, we take voice messages and we put you on the show. So reach out. Give us a follow, hit subscribe. Much love. Peace out. Brought to you by KindPen. The Status Sesh. Episode 3. Tuning out. Much love. Stay weird.